Let's hope it stays there. Hi everyone, my name is Hjalmar Stålman Nordgren. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Karma. And we make it profitable to be sustainable, which is our vision at Karma. And before I tell you how we do that, I really want to tell you why we're doing it. So 2 years ago, me and my 3 co-founders sat down and we were talking about how are we going to save our company. So for the past 9 months, we had been building a deal platform that it turns out nobody wanted to use. And our value proposition was really horrible, so it's okay. But we had built a great technological platform and we were wondering how we're going to go from here. And that same week, I had dinner with one of my longtime friends who had just acquired a restaurant, and we were talking about how do you make a restaurant profitable. And he mentioned that surplus was a necessary evil, and that sort of stuck with me. And I didn't really understand, like, why does it have to be a necessary evil? And he asked me how much of all food produced is wasted. And I literally had no idea. I guess it was quite a lot probably, so I guess 10%. And was baffled to hear that it's 1/3 of all food produced. Sorry, this is acting up a little bit. 1/3 of all food produced is wasted. That's 1.3 billion tons of food every year at a value of $1 trillion. And this occurs, of course, throughout the chain. Around 30% is in distribution and retail and in restaurants, and that's exactly where we operate with Karma. So why do restaurants and grocery stores waste food? And it turns out that it's impossible to predict waste down to the last meal. You can do a lot, but at some point it becomes non-profitable to invest more time in trying to reduce the last 10, 40, 100 meals, depending on the size of your business, because you need to put in so much effort. So that's the necessary evil part. And it's a lack of visibility. So you know grocery stores have all of these aisles filled with food, but you can only see that there's a discount to save that food if you're literally in the store holding that package. And it's an increased consumer demand, meaning that we all want all the grocery stores to basically become Whole Foods, right? And we want these never-ending glass cases filled with fresh foods. And that puts a strain on the suppliers. So what did we do? We created a platform that's a two-sided marketplace that allows restaurant, cafes, and grocery stores to upload their surplus food and sell to you as consumers. And you as consumers have the Karma app. You can buy food for half price off and you go and pick it up on location. So we basically digitalized the surplus market. That was a huge jump. So we're an amazing team building this. And from being the 4 founders wondering how we're going to save the company 2 years ago, today we're 35 people from a very diverse set of backgrounds, and everyone's fighting to do the exact same thing. It's a super profitable market as well, and this is where the profitability comes in. So sustainability is great, but sustainability plus profitability makes this interesting to everyone, and that's why we have such success in the business. So if we grab 1% of the market that we're serving today, that's $53 billion to us annually, which we then can use to expand even further globally. So this is just in the EU and US alone. We work with some really great partners like ICA, Coop, Hemköp, just connected 50 stores last week. We have some really good both hotel chains and restaurants, and we're working on some really exciting partnerships that I can't divulge right now, but really soon I can, and that's going to be really exciting. So why does it work? Well, first of all, it's a scalable business, meaning that we have a minimal physical footprint. We can literally enter a market in less than a week, like we did in the UK back in January. It's boosting sales for the retailers, so we're bringing in a new foot traffic, we're bringing them more marketing, and we're actually helping to create profits out of something that wasn't profitable before. And it also sits well with the end consumer. So we implemented a rating function a couple of weeks back, and from the 20,000 people who rated, we have 4.7 out of 5 as an overall score for the experience using Karma. So how's it going so far, you're probably wondering. We currently have 2,000 plus sellers in the platform. That's restaurant, cafes, and grocery stores. We currently have saved 200 tons of food through Karma, and it was 18 months ago that it was first available for downloading in Stockholm. And lastly, we have 350,000 fantastic users that help us every day to save food. So we're only just getting started. Our mission is to remove surplus as a whole and make sure that everyone who uses Karma forget what surplus is. Thank you
very much. Thank you.